LifeLock. Who's next? Joe in Montgomery, Minnesota. Thank you for the hold, sir. Great to have you on the program.
Thank you, Rush. I just want to make a quick point here with Reed's comments on Romney's taxes. If that were the case, where Romney hasn't paid for the last 10 years, isn't that an epic failure of the IRS?
By all means. Theoretically, Romney would have been tracked down in 10 years.
Exactly. And I mean, again, this is the same IRS that Obama wants to have, in charge of our health care. So, I mean, if they can't get somebody as high profile that's been running for, the presidency for all of at least the last 6 years, if they can't catch someone that high profile, yet you put them in charge.
But that's not how people look at it. The people who are moved by this, the reason it works is because the people that Obama runs that ad for already think the rich get away with that anyway. The rich aren't paying their fair share, remember. And now here's Romney, hadn't paid his tax for 10 years. Those people are not going to say, well, the IRS had never missed me. The IRS, they're not going to say the IRS sucks. They're going to think, yep, typical. That's how the game's played. The rich get away with murder. Why, the Democrat Party had been warning me of this for 50 years, and so here's Romney hadn't paid taxes in 10 years? Yeah, that's what the rich got away with. You'd be surprised. I'll bet you'd be surprised the number of people who think it's true, and how many rich people don't ever pay taxes, no matter what statistic you throw at them. I'll bet you'd be surprised. The vast majority of people are not the vast majority. A lot of people, we don't know that it's a majority yet, are not going to look at it with the logic and common sense that you and I look at it. They're not going to say, oh, come on, Romney hadn't paid taxes 10 years. The IRS is going to not find that. Ha! They're not going to say that. They think the game's rigged anyway. And if the IRS didn't catch Romney, Obama did, and it makes him a good politician. That's why he's a good president. He's making sure the rich don't get away with this stuff anymore. And that's how these imbeciles look at it. Hey, it must be because it works. And we know it works because they keep doing it. Year after year after year. This has been 30, 50 years of their playbook. They've been doing this kind of stuff. I talked to somebody the other day, a conservative, who said, is there any way of replacing Romney? I said, why? Well, that foreign trip of his was a disaster. This guy's not fit to be president. I couldn't believe it. The only people said he goofed up on that trip was the media. This guy's one of us. Thought Romney had to go because of a bad foreign trip. This stuff works, is my point.